What is up, legends? We are back and we're in a global launch game, Ezetta Prophecy. Right now, I'd like to thank the team for sponsoring this video, and we're gonna get right into it because this game has a lot to it, a lot of fun. This is a very quality game, I'm gonna tell you that right off the bat. So I'm gonna be speaking faster than what I normally speak. I usually don't do videos like that. You guys know I speak at normal speed, but we gotta put the YouTube voice on today because there's a lot of stuff. So first off, you see over here on the left, we can actually summon and get characters. I actually noticed that I have like 30 summons, and this is like the first kind of like day of playing. It's technically day 2, but it's basically about 4 or 5 hours into the game. So my first day, obviously, and I got about 30 summons so far, plus the 8 right here, which is what you see on the top left right there, or top middle. And then the currency right there, which is almost 3 summons, or 30 summons rather. So you have your beginner banner right here where you're gonna get a legendary after a certain point in time. You have your wandering gate right here, which you can do as well, which is just random, but this is kind of like focused on that. And then you have your weapon evocation. Now weapons are also a part of the gacha. This one specifically, you can actually pick which one you want, or according to your character. I really like Sigdrifa. I think she's pretty good, so we're gonna put that weapon on her. I think that overall, for now, we'll just keep it like that because we don't have anybody else right now yet. We're gonna summon to see if we get anything a bit later. All right, so going in, you have the playship, and the playship the playship in general actually upgrades according to what's in the town and how much you love the town. We'll talk about that in a second, but this is the arena shop right here. This is the maze shop, which is like I guess the roguelike in the game, roguelike section, and you can get points. You're only at 150 points right now, but you can get more along the lines and start picking up gear. And you can actually get Stellar, which is the weapon that I want to get, but you can actually get it free, but that's going to take a while. Next up, you have the Kaja tree, which is kind of like your idol system. It does level up, and you do have things that you can actually do, as you can see. Like as you do different things, you can pick up stuff. So right here, you have the Blockhead Fairy, and I pretty much put it on Sigdarifa. And because I want her shards to limit break her rather. You have the Innocence Fairy, which is what's collecting your coins. You have the Breeze right here, which is collecting your EXP potions. All the rest of them right here I don't have unlocked yet, but you can see where they come from. So, it progressively goes up according to whatever you're doing. All right, and then you have your events over here, which is, explanatory. We're going to do this nice and deft today. You got your harvest time right here, which tells you what you can get. It's extra drop rate on dungeons. You have your daily sign-in, which we got Stolas already. I don't use them, but we got them. Tomorrow will be Moonlight Key. Lifesteal set is on 4th day, which is nice. I don't have a tank, so I'm probably going to need to go with a tank soon, or hopefully I'll get a tank. Well, there's the MC tank, but he's kind of whack, so I don't use him. Dim-witted Fairy right here, which is one of your idle things. Necromancer Staff, which is for Stolas, and then we get Lashimi right here at day 7. You have your main tournament course, which is pretty much you're just going through and doing everything that you need to do as far as getting rewards. As you guys can see right here, you can see I got the right here. Adventure rewards. As you can see, this is what we get right here, Weapon Forge. As you level up your stuff, you get to do that as well. First recharge, which we get Treem. Treem is a tank, so if I spend $1, I get him. Just in case I just don't get anything, I can just go ahead and snatch him. We have the bonus right there, the 8th day, which is your achievements, where ultimately you will get a legendary right here. Get this legendary. The shop, which we'll go in real quick right now. We have the talent pack, the hero summoning, the weapon summoning, the large hero summoning, which get 20 summons for $14.99, which is actually pretty good because normally $14.99 is 1/10 summon, so that's actually pretty good. Large weapon summoning, again, this is probably just going to be one time, so don't think that the game is naturally like that. And then you have valuable stuff. So the packs in here, according to price, are actually relatively good. Newbie development pack, which you can kind of like select what you want to do. This right here is how you level up your weapons, and so on and so forth. And some of this is limit break stuff. Beginner EXP, right? You don't need this. You don't need that. just farm, yo. Trust me. Daily summon pack. Daily summoner pack, and get out of here. $1.99, and then you have natural stuff right here that you can just do. This is just going in 10 for 100. I'm not too sure about that. Weekly packs right here, and monthly. Pyroxene, which is the usual. Isn't Pyroxene what Blue Archive uses? I think so. First recharge, already saw. Adventure supply, which is kind of like your subscription. A luminous treat, which is like your battle pass, like as you go through. Okay, you have your daily quest over here, which you should try to do like all the time because you're gonna get account EXP. I can't do this because I didn't get far enough to actually do this one yet. You have your weekly quest, which again is going to give you account EXP, which is super useful and super important for leveling your characters, which will lead you to being stuck, because I saw some of the things that people were talking about, and I'm going to help you guys out. And in the beginning, this game, it has a game flow, which is called the gaming loop. Now, normally what I would do is I would separate that in the video, but we're not going to do that because I'm here now and we're talking about it, and we're just going to put all the information in because this is in depth. So the gaming flow in this game is really simple. It's according to your account power, and your account power is your account level. And it's very small compared to what you are used to in normal games. So I think that's what throws people off. Like, I believe your first limit cap is at account level 5 and then at 10. And what that'll essentially allow you to do is start pushing up your character level cap. So you're gonna know the story and the side missions, which we'll get into in a second, are going to be scaling according to that, and you need to push yourself along those lines and grasp a play spot and keep up with that. So the way that characters work, we'll start with Siggy right now. You have your normal gear. Gear is like all over the place. I just put it all over the place right now, and then we'll work on it later. But they do have passives that they actually give, like this is a life set, and then like you have attack set, and I believe I have a crit set, like bits and max and stuff. You can level them. I wouldn't in the beginning because it's just not worth it. It's a waste of gold and you don't have a lot of gold. I would worry more so on your weapon, because your weapon actually levels up your HP and your attack and your HP attack percent scaling. So that's a little bit more important in the beginning, in my opinion. You also can decompose if you want to a weapon, as you guys can see. Like if I want to decompose that, it's going to give it on bar through mithril only if you want to and you're not using a specific weapon anymore and you want to get those resources back, you should go ahead and actually do that. And then you have promote, which you use EXP potions to level up. You have your activate right here, which when you get dupes, you can actually see I got one dupe of her already. You can actually go up. It's kind of like your limit break. And then your talents, which is actually interesting because your talents is where you're going to get your skills, which you can actually put on the skill bar. So you have two different trees when you start in the beginning. You have your base tree, what the character comes with. And then usually it depends on what the character is. You have an attack tree, which you can focus on, or basically whatever the character's class specifically is. Like this class right here is DPS. So have AoE right here, and Magic Abundance appears to be more of the single target variants when you get buffs and start see like more single targets. So if you want to go for more single target stuff, you can go for that, or you can keep it AoE on this character, which is pretty interesting. And you need to go into dungeons to actually go and get these items. I'm not going to go in right now, but you see it pretty much tells you where to go, and the classes work similar to that. You have your team stuff right here, the tab, which allow you to actually see your team. You're going to need other characters too for certain points of the game where they're going to have assist, and you can bring those assists in. So even if you don't have like all your characters in use, you can still bring stuff in and it'd be useful. Your bag is par for the course, all the goodies that come with it. We don't really need to explain bag, right? Guild I don't have open yet. And then the trophies, you get a bunch of free currency in here. So every time you do something and you get an achievement, just come in here and get your currency off of the course. And the relics we don't have open yet. So finally we get to battle. What we'll do is I'll go in here. Now here's the gaming loop. What the game expects you to do is ping pong between side stage and main stage. If you try to like bully your way through one or the other, you're gonna end up stuck. The same thing goes for the Lost Ruins. It wants you to do main stage as much as you can, and then until you realize that main stage wants you to do a higher level than what you have, which you can probably get away with it maybe, but you should head over into side stage and do that. So like you see, it says I need team level 15, so we're just gonna go in. Side stage is usually directly into a fight, and we get the story because I haven't come in here yet. And we're gonna ignore that, and we're gonna cut auto off. So what you can actually do is you can set skills in a certain place if you want to actually use those particular skills, and then you could put the auto in. You can tell the game what skills to actually use. You don't have to actually use the skills there. You can cut them off and then leave them on manual, and the game will just not do them. If you want the game to focus on those certain skills, you can't. Personally, all of this stuff works just fine, so I'm okay with that. But as far as with the healer, or you know, maybe you have a DPS or a tank and you want them to taunt and stuff like that, so they can start focusing on that. It's going to cost them stuff, and they're going to be on cooldown. So in the beginning, for me, I'm just leaving everything on because stuff just ends up on cooldown. And you see that we do have a 2x speed, and it's okay. If you ever played a Loon, this game reminds me of a Loon as far as the look and how the stuff is. Now again, you can control all this if you want to, but you know, for right now there's no point. All right, so now we're on this fight right now. She's a healer that we're fighting right now. I have her, so for the most part, let's focus that. Even though we got AoE skills and they're gonna do like whatever, we just want to make sure that we kill one person right away. You could leave it on, you know, all right, so we got him down. You could leave it on auto and it'll just do whatever, but I just want to make sure that I get rid of the ads. That's kind of like why I wanted to get rid of the ad. We got a heal going, and now it's just her now, so she's gonna get beasted. He's pretty good because he has a fire dot on top of his AoE damage. Everything he does is AoE, and it's good AoE and single target at the same time. All right, so now we knock that out. And what you'll see is a preview. Let's just go ahead and all this. I'll probably get an achievement for finishing this because I believe that's the end of it. I'll stop talking. And that's the end for this one now. So you see we have Side Story 3. Then when you head into Side Story 3, when they get to, this is where you start to pay attention to what the gaming loop is. And again, you can get away with going other places if you want. So now you see that it says, okay, now you need to pass 2-4. This is the point where you have to ping pong and then head over. Okay, do I want to go into Lost Ruins? Because Lost Ruins, you can actually go and farm and get resources. This is where you start to get things that you can use to limit break your characters. See, I have energy that does recharge over the course of time, so you know, pay attention to that. You have your resources again right here, and then your ascend stuff when you need to ascend characters as well. But you can't really ascend them past 20 at this point anyway, because you need to have your account level higher. So you know, there's that. Your bounty is basically just a random thing that you can go around. I don't pay attention that much to bounty, but what bounty does is it levels up the main town. Right here, see the town right here is at level 4 right now, which levels up your shop and the stuff that you can buy in the shop. You see, we have these are useful right here. Mithrils, you have a summon right here that you can buy. There's only one in there. We do have an idle thing that we can buy right here, so let's just do that, and we just open up the idle thing. I didn't notice that I had enough right there. We have magic prism, and then other stuff that's unlocked. Locked because I need to unlock it, which is just more of the same stuff anyway, which is fine. And when you go fight these random guys around here, that's how you level it up. If you have the energy to actually do it. All right. So what we'll do is we'll go into main stage 1. I believe I did most of this already. Or did I? I don't remember. I think I did. Yeah, there we go. So we are gonna fight Big Homie right here. And his level requirement is actually level 17. So let's see how well we can handle this. Can I target that thing? There we go. Might not be able to handle it. I might need to upgrade a little bit more, but we are doing big damage to the ads, so this might be okay. Ads might be finito. Damn, he hits hard. All right, ads are dead. He threw a shield out there. F your shield. Man, we might be able to take him out. We might lose somebody though. I think we got this. Yeah, we got it. We'll kill him before he kills somebody. There we go. Bring that in. GG. That should be the end of everything now, if I remember correctly from the beta. We have other areas to go. I think it might be 2 or 3 more stages after this, but this is pretty much the end of chapter 1 though, after you beat that. Pretty cool game. Pretty cool game. Void Rift. And so now we have the Void Rift open now as well, which is another dungeon that you can run into. Just let you guys see. And the Void Rift just opens up and gives you other areas and other things to actually, you know, run around and do. This is more EXP, more items, stuff. We're not going to do it right now, but just showing you in general that they're like, you know, this is just the first 4 or 5 hours of the game, and they give you a whole hell of a lot of stuff to do. Now, the one other thing that I didn't show, there we go, gear instance. Now, what this does is allow you to actually focus on gear farming, what gear you want to do, and you notice that it uses the same energy as the rest of the other things, so you're going to have to dedicate what you want to use your energy on. And, you know, buying stuff, which I don't have anymore right now, I use all of them for right now, you have to dedicate. Like, if you want to focus on gear, then focus on gear. If you want to focus on talents, you have to focus on talents. You can't do it all in one day, unless, of course, you start, you know, whaling, which, you know, whales will do. All right, so let's head into summon to see what legendary you get, because the beginner banner gives you a dedicated one anyway. See what we get here. Let's see, guaranteed legendary hero in 20 draws, and we have enough right now. We technically have more than that. So what I will do is, I'll just 10 summon. It's not gonna let me do that because I have this. Whatever, fine. As you can see, we got weapon stuff in here too. I would rather them just give me shards of the character than have weapon stuff in here. This is a character. Oh, it's a bow. Okay, that's good though. I can use that. Okay. We actually ended up getting Lakshmi before she actually came to 7 days. That's cool though. I'm fine with that. So now that we've done that, you notice everything is this way now. So there's no more guarantee, but we will get an epic hero. Which means in 7 days I'll get a dupe. She's a cool character, so I'm fine with that. I'm gonna have to build her though, which means I'm gonna have to go and get talents for her and everything else. And you can't break down other characters, so you literally just have to farm, which is good that I did not go in gear farm, because I'm definitely gonna want to just come in and do that. All right, so now we can 10 summon. We got a dupe for Stolas. Hank. Is Hank new? Aura. Fire Elemental possesses powerful healing abilities that can buff the allies. I'll have to check her out now. Alright, so we're gonna do one more. Hank is not new. Is Hank the dude I already have? I think so. I do not like his kit. Okay. Well, there we go. He's a tank, but his arrogance, always ready to protect his allies, sharpest claws deal damage. I just got a tank, and I got another healer. I got 2 characters to build right now. They're gonna build a tank first, because my team is not balanced properly, and I'm gonna take him out. All right, so what do? Poison damage equal to 67%. Single target. What about your fire? What does your fire do? You single target on the fire. Feast of Fire. I'm probably gonna go into Deity of Fire, all her stuff, and build that, and then that is going to I'm end up taking out Agaris. So now I have to pause. I literally have to pause and build these 2 characters first. I might end up having to take out Sig. That might end up working. So what do you do now? Weakness. What's your healing looking like? To 1 target. Increase attack. That's good for raid bosses. Restore HP for attack on all allies. Oh, you're definitely for raid bosses, because you're gonna attack and then heal at the same time. I'm liking this kit. I'm gonna have to replace you now. But now the problem with this is, oh no, you resurrect. I'm not replacing you. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm not replacing you, because now we got a dupe and you res on top of that. I'm good. But now we definitely have to build in Lang first. So that went exceedingly well. We got 2 legendaries. We can do work with that. And you notice that we have characters down here. Not a lot of characters in the game. They can work on that, but this definitely has some potential, and they definitely could expand on this and make this game way better. But I'm definitely going to, do a little bit more with the game and see where it leads and see what else opens up. Because this game is more game than gacha. There's exploration stuff that you can do in dungeons. Like, it feels like a tabletop type of RPG, but it's just, it's an actual game. So try it out. You definitely will have some fun with it. And I will see you guys next video. Peace. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.